What's up everybody, Anime X here, and in this video I will be doing the follow-up to the What If Sakura Was Useful series, and as you guys know, we are going 5 parts strong, since you guys seem to really like these what ifs. So just like my other continuing series, I'll be recapping what happened in the last part, then jumping right back into the action. But if you haven't seen the previous parts to this, I do suggest that you watch those, because there is a lot of Sakura's training and character development that will lead to the events that will happen in this part. So I'll leave a playlist to the series in the description and in the top right hand corner. So, without further ado, let's get started. In the last part of What If Sakura Was Useful, Sakura and Naruto faced off against a half-transformed Gaara until Sasuke sacrificed himself to keep Sakura from harm. After that, Naruto went to go get Sasuke to safety, and Sakura was holding off Gaara as long as she could, and she even pummeled Gaara and thought she had won. Then Gaara had fully transformed, she thought all was lost until Naruto came and saved the day again. And last thing that happened in the part was Sakura realizing that Sasuke was in a coma, and they needed to find one of the legendary Seinen Tsunade, and that's right where we're going to start. So like I just said, we left off with Sakura and Naruto preparing to search for Tsunade, along with the help of Jiraiya. So while Sakura is getting her stuff ready to go, she is wondering what type of person Tsunade will really be, and since she is a medical ninja prodigy. Jiraiya told her that Tsunade is the same age as him, so she imagines Tsunade is an old, wise, level-headed Sannin. And oh boy, is she in for a surprise. So once they leave the village and search for Tsunade, Naruto is being his usual self, bouncing and being energetic himself, and then he asked Jiraiya if he could teach him another super secret, super powerful jutsu. And when Jiraiya says yes, right off the bat, Naruto is stunned. Then Sakura, overhearing this, being a lousy eavesdropper, asks if Jiraiya could teach her the same technique that he plans on teaching Naruto. And Jiraiya just shrugs and says sure. So on and on they go, and on they travel until they reach a place that they think that Tsunade is, or a place where Jiraiya decides he wants to do some research. So with this, Jiraiya goes to do some research near some hot springs, and rushes off to get some material for his book. This leaves Sakura and Naruto to explore and look for anyone that they think could be Tsunade. And while this goes on, Sakura asks if Naruto is worried about Sasuke being in a coma, and while Naruto hesitates at first, he then turns to Sakura smiling and says that of course he isn't worried, they're going to save him, so what's the problem? Sakura then asks if he's worried they're going to fail, then Naruto's smile fades for a second, and he tells her that at first he was, but this doubt was only in his mind for a little bit. But then he found out that not only does he want to save Sasuke, he has to. And because of this, he will save Sasuke. He tells Sakura that no matter what, he'll save Sasuke and he'll become Hokage. Those are the only two things that he's sure about. And then he asks Sakura what she is sure about, and she says that she is sure she won't hold him back anymore, and she is sure that she loves Team 7. This makes Naruto blush when she says this, and then Sakura looks up suddenly and tells Naruto to go to the hotel that Jiraiya got for them. And with that, she sprints to the hotel with Naruto in tow. When he asks what's wrong, she just says Genjutsu and then makes the release hand seal. This reveals that they are at the hotel already, and this confuses the ever-living... Alright then, this confuses Naruto greatly, and then they make a hard turn around a corner and they slam right into Itachi and Kisame. And as soon as this happens, Sakura was aware of someone's presence. She jumps right at Itachi and throws a full-powered punch at him. And right before it lands, Kisame puts his sword in front of them. When they realize they aren't getting away from them, Sakura spurts at both of them, jumps between them, and punches a gaping hole in the ground, which sends a shockwave below them, and creates an exit for them and Naruto to escape. Naruto then makes a ton of shadow clones which all attack him, and once this happens, they jump through the hole, and they jump out of the hotel. When Sakura says that these are the same people that hurt Kakashi, Naruto knows what she is talking about, and Naruto gets ready to keep running, but before they can even move, or even see, Itachi runs at them, and right before he reaches them, he blows up, which sends Sakura and Naruto flying and dazes them. Sakura then gets up and leaps into the air, and tries to decide and to do something that isn't really in her wheelhouse, but something that she wants to try. She can make, she decides to pull something out of Naruto's handbook and make one shadow clone midair, which due to her perfect chakra control, she can pull off, but she doesn't really have much chakra, so she can't just be spamming that. And she decides to use its super strength to launch her at Itachi super fast, and then Sakura uses one of Lee's moves, but modified a bit. Since Sakura only has a fraction of Lee's speed, she has to make up the difference in speed with strength. So the intense concentration, she yells out, "Leaf Hurricane," and starts spinning, kicks at Itachi. And it lands, but as soon as it does, he turns to a flock of ravens and appears near Naruto. Sakura, being distracted by this, gets hit square in the chest by Kisame's Samehada. Now, I don't think you understand. Kisame is a strong dude, right? And he just hits Sakura in the chest with his sword. Oh my! I just created a funny image for myself. But when Sakura gets hit, she notices after being dazed for a bit that Itachi is standing over Naruto, and when she leaps over to help, Kisame, being tired of being interrupted by someone like Sakura, unwraps Samehada and prepares to decapitate Sakura all in one blow. But right before she is killed, Jiraiya saves her and picks up Naruto, and then summons a toad stomach and traps Itachi and Kisame there. Jiraiya sits Naruto and Sakura down, tells them not to worry, and then he runs after Kisame and Itachi. But once he gets to where they should be, he sees a gaping hole in the toad stomach and notices that black flames are around the edges of the hole. Jiraiya ends up sealing the flames and gets rid of the summon. After he makes sure that Sakura and Naruto are somewhat okay, he asks what happens, so they both start explaining. Sakura just fills in the gaps in Naruto's story. Once they tell Jiraiya this, he just ponders for a second and decides that they need to find Tsunade as quickly as possible and go back to the village quickly. So, Jiraiya lets them know that he has intel on where Tsunade could possibly be, and also, he says that he is going to start teaching them a jutsu immediately, or at least as soon as they get to the next town. So they gather their stuff there and leave for the next town ASAP. Once they get on the road and head toward the next town, Jiraiya tells them to go get some water balloons and start, collecting a bunch of them for their training. Naruto questions Jiraiya, but Sakura is eager to start training, so she goes, gets water balloons for the both of them, and brings them to Jiraiya. So once they do, they start training, and they start trying to pop the ball by spinning their chakra and manipulating the water inside to do so. Now, you may know that this is the training for the Rasengan, and I bet you're wondering, hey, Enemy X, you can't have Sakura learn the Rasengan. That's weird. I can because it's my what if, but that's not the plan, guys. So basically, Sakura masters the first step of this within a day. That step that Naruto was having trouble with for a very long time. Yeah, no, Sakura masters it in a day. Very easily, actually. Like I said, okay, let me explain. For Naruto, this is very simple. It should be very simple, and they start trying to pop the ball. It's extremely difficult for Naruto, while it is extremely easy for Sakura. This is because Naruto isn't good with chakra control. In fact, he's very bad with it, while Sakura, on the other hand, finds this a very simple step to learning an A-rank jutsu. So within one day, she's able to pop the water balloon, and this impresses Jiraiya greatly. Jiraiya then messes around and says that he should maybe take up Sakura as a disciple rather than Naruto. And as she starts the second step way before Naruto, she's also able to master this step fairly quickly. But this frustrates Naruto a bit because he thinks he should be grasping it as easy as Sakura, even though it just isn't her wheelhouse for that step. She is also good and well suited for the step, which is power. She needs a rubber ball, and she pops it by using her chakra's inherent force alone. And as someone who uses her chakra to make incredibly strong and make herself incredibly strong, this part of the training is a breeze for her as well. So within 2 more days of training, she is able to get past the second step of making the Rasengan. And just when she moves on, Naruto is just barely passing the first step. So Naruto is even more frustrated since he can't seem to keep up with her in terms of this type of training. But then, Sakura hits a wall in her progression, and a very solid wall, I should say. When she gets to the containment step, she can't seem to do it. When she asks Jiraiya why she can control her chakra so good in every other aspect but this, he tells her that besides Genjutsu, Sakura seems to be inept at using jutsu that require much chakra control outside of her body. So doing things like making Rasengans or even long range attacks in general is a very difficult thing for her to learn how to do. It's even to the point where Sakura struggles to make a jutsu at such close range, which is a Rasengan, which technically is not directly connected to her, but it is like a very melee considered attack. In fact, she spends so much time on this that they locate Tsunade before she can learn the step, and the meeting of Tsunade comes with a couple of interesting interactions. Now, when Sakura, Naruto, and Jiraiya meet Tsunade for the first time, or at least Sakura and Naruto meeting her for the first time, both Sakura and Naruto are caught off guard by the fact that Tsunade doesn't look anywhere near the age of Jiraiya, even though they are apparently in the same unit, and also Jiraiya said that they were the same age. But before Sakura can ask, Naruto asks why Tsunade looks so young, even though she's an old geezer. This makes Tsunade a little annoyed, and in her drunken state, who knows what might set her off. Jiraiya, being aware of this, gets to the point, and as quickly as possible, and asks Tsunade to become Hokage, and to ask her if she could heal someone that needs healing. When she hears this, she bursts out laughing, saying that she shouldn't heal anyone that, is in so much danger that they need a legendary healer to heal them, because they're probably already gone, or just an idiot that needs to get out of the ninja world. This upsets both Naruto and Sakura to a degree where even Sakura is ready to fight this Tsunade person, but she keeps her cool, and pleads with Tsunade to help them. When Tsunade denies him casually once again, Naruto lashes out and calls Tsunade an old hag that isn't worthy of the title of Hokage, which Jiraiya was going to ask her. And when Tsunade hears this, she retorts saying that she doesn't wish to have the boring, uneventful job of being Hokage, and she doesn't want to heal some idiot who got himself hurt or killed. Then Naruto says that he wants to kick her butt, and just like that, they take it outside, Naruto getting ready to fight Tsunade, and then as soon as the fight starts, Tsunade hits the ground with a gesture finger and cracks the ground and traps Naruto. Tsunade then bets that someone like Naruto won't learn the Rasengan in a week, just like she does in the original, but Sakura butts in, her rage already boiling over. She asks Tsunade who she thinks she is talking about her friends like this, belittling Sasuke and Naruto, and disrespecting Naruto's dreams, and disrespecting the title of Hokage. And she yells out, not only will Naruto become Hokage, but he'll learn the Rasengan, and not only will Sakura knock some sense into Tsunade within the week, she'll do it quite casually. Then Sakura says if she does, she'll go to the village and heal Sasuke, and with that bet being made, Sakura and Naruto get ready to make good on their bet. And that, everybody, is where I'm going to leave part 5 of this What If series off. Left off with another pretty big moment, pretty cool entry to the series, I would say so myself, and expect another part to this to come out pretty soon, guys. If you want another part within the week, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button and comment your thoughts on what ifs, or if you just have any what if suggestions in general. And if you guys are new to the channel and enjoyed the video and haven't already done so, consider subscribing and hitting the bell so you guys don't miss out on my what ifs. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, guys, this is Anime X signing off.